Today's another one of those kind of short lessons. What we're going to be doing today is continuing the drafting of our historical fiction journal entries, and I'm going to show you some examples of how you can do that. So, first thing you should remember is that whenever we draft, we can refer to model pieces so that they can help us push our writing forward. Here's a model piece that I got from a previous year's student. And I want to point out some things. So while you're drafting today, I want you to make sure that you have a greeting, a date. Make sure that your date is accurate. Remember, we're not writing from 2018, 2004, even though those might seem like long ago dates. We're actually writing from the 1840s because that's when westward expansion actually took place. We're writing 2 paragraphs per entry, and the way you get 2 paragraphs is by pressing, if you're using a desktop or laptop, you're going to press enter when you're done with your paragraph, and then tab. Remember, we don't press the space bar a bunch of times, we just press tab once, and that automatically starts a new paragraph for us, which is really nice. So each entry should have 2 paragraphs. Each entry should include as much research as possible. Remember, you want it to sound really realistic. So in order to do that, you're going to need to go back through your investigations, go back through your timeline that you organized, go back through any research that you might have done, and dig up that information and try to include it in your journal entries as best you can. Finally, you want to include a signature in your writing. It's important to make sure that you sign off from your journal. There are many different ways that you can sign off from your journal, and we'll get to that when we start to revise all the different ways that you can sign off. For now, you can do it however you'd like. This student chose write again soon. You can say see you next time. You can say see you later. You can say bye, whatever you'd like. There are some things that I also want you to keep in mind while you're drafting today. First is to include research from your investigations, classwork, and articles. That's kind of what I just talked about. The second is that your journal entries should be written in chronological order. That means that they should go from first to next to last. So your first journal entry might be on a Monday, your second journal entry would be on like a Tuesday or Wednesday, and your third journal entry might be on like the next week's Friday. You don't want to do journal entries out of order because when people write journals, they don't write them out of order. And you should have at least 5 chronological journal entries. You can have more than 5, but you have to have at least 5 by the end of today. You're going to follow the provided journal format that you see here. This is the journal format. And lastly, be about your character's journey. That means that you're not writing about what you're doing at home right now. You're stepping inside your character's shoes while they are on their journey, whatever that journey might be. Some people have chosen characters that are on the Oregon Trail. Some people have chosen characters that are Native Americans during this time. Some people have chosen characters that are working on the railroad. Whatever your character is, that's fine, as long as as long as it's historically based, and as long as you are writing from the first person of your character. So you're not writing about your character's journey, but you're writing literally from the shoes of your character, if that makes sense. So we're using first person descriptors like I, me, and mine. And that's it for today. So I hope I answered all your questions. If not, you can always message me on Google Hangouts and or any of the other ways, and I'll answer them for you. Have a good day. Until next time.